Oh hey guys, it's me, your doctor here, and I've noticed recently your intake of Hearts of Iron 4 has been suspiciously low. But don't worry about it, we here at the iSorrowproductions, totally legal and totally upstanding Doctors Corporation, well guess what, we're gonna top up those Hearts of Iron 4 levels. Now just bend over so I can insert this terrible mod right into your rectum. That's right, hey guys, it's me, iSorrowproductions, when we're back at it again in the world of Hearts of Iron 4, and we've got a spicy terrible mod for you today. That's right, we're playing the Rock mod. And guess what it does? It puts Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson in charge of Gibraltar, commonly known as The Rock. That's right, not much has changed other than our country being overthrown by Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, former WWE superstar but more famously known for being one of those Easter Island heads. But hey, after uprooting himself from the ground and shimmying off those wrestling pants, well, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson landed in Gibraltar and brought all of the world's minerals together with him apparently. But hey, we won't knock the mod just yet because it doesn't have a national focus tree, so how overpowered could it really be? Oh, that feeling when The Rock looks at you like your disappointed parent. Of course, starting the game, gotta get your research up, and I've got support weapons 1, basic machine tools, and an aircraft carrier to launch Fast and the Furious movies off. Well, unfortunately, we are ahead of Spain here, and they're gonna turn into 2 Spains at some point, so we need to train up our army, and who better to put in than Vin Diesel, famous for killing Spaniards, right? Well, if there's something worse than 1 Spaniard, it's 2 Spaniards, and unfortunately one of them is in control of, well, Franco, so we're gonna have to justify a war here. Wait a second, where's my political PowerPoint? Oh no, The Rock's eating all my political PowerPoints and he's turned into this fat person. Fuck's sake. Oh no, has there been a patch? Why is Japan making easy work of China? The Paradox, have you fixed the... Oh no, the Spanish have made easy work of the Republicans. We're gonna have to, it's now or never really, but we've got our secret weapon of course, Vin Diesel, Slayer of the Spaniards. If Vin Diesel's watching this, please don't sue. Oh, Franco stands absolutely no chance against my superior sports cars and movie franchises. I mean, I bet Franco's morale's dropping lower than the reviews for Fast and the Furious 8 in the Hindustan Times. I'm sorry, but you can't just start me off with a bunch of trucks and not expect me to take over your country. Well, the war's going pretty well. There is some minor German resistance that have appeared, but we've gone ahead, we've built more troops. We can't put them on Vin Diesel because he's got all these cool buffs like being a fucking panzer leader. Fortunately though, we do need a new general. We kind of already spent all of our budget on The Rock and Vin Diesel, so we had to go with a bit of a cheaper actor, but he'll do the job. We had to get John Smith. Boom, and all the Spaniards are in a permanent siesta. I mean, I was planning to enslave them to, you know, work on the next Fast and the Furious film, but when have you ever seen a Spaniard be, you know, fast or furious, really? But hey, now the dream team of Vin Diesel, The Rock, and of course John Smith have got some experience. It's only up from here. Oh no, speaking of immense highs, it appears the Germans have gone ahead and started World War II, and of course we could join their faction, but I don't think Vin Diesel, The Rock, and Hitler would really get on that well. Well, the French AI has taken an extra shit today because it's losing to the Italians, so I think I'm just gonna go ahead and sneak right on in there, shall I? Just straight into the butt. Okay, Paradox, what have you done to my game? Why is Italy and Japan doing extremely well? What am I supposed to do now? God. Well, we've committed what political PowerPoints we had left after The Rock ate most of them, so we're just gonna have to go for it anyway. So I've just sent The Rock with a few guys down to just hang out in Africa. Unfortunately, they're very poorly trained. You see, unfortunately, you're probably wondering why I sent a bunch of troops that are untrained down to Africa. Well, that's the secret. All of my troops are untrained because The Rock is actually just an actor. Why would he? Oh, perfect. The Americans have gone ahead and joined the Allies. Well, that's just absolutely fantastic. Oh, fuck, great. Even Cheeseburger Freedom Man is getting involved in this. They had to elect Cheeseburger Freedom Man, of all people, for God's sake. Speaking of interesting geopolitical events, guess what? Stalin himself, you look a bit cartoony today, Stalin, has declared war on the Allies. I mean... nice, I suppose. Oh no, while we had our sports cars, the Japanese have gone ahead and done a Fast and the Furious Tokyo drift all around China. They've just completely missed the middle bit. You could have taken that. So, you know, just hanging out over here in Spain and Africa, and I realised why not just invade Portugal? Of course I could create a faction with them apparently, but I'd rather create a faction with someone more in my style and not Portugal. Fast and the Furious 28, Invasion of Portugal. But anyway, now that's out of the way, we can create a faction with our one true love. That's right, it's Venezuela with maybe next time. Oh boy, the dawn of the Fast and the Furious. Aha! Oh hey Adonis, have you noticed the fact there's a bunch of American sports cars on the shores of Greece at the moment? Oh, they're invading. Oh look, another geopolitical event for me to commentate on, but more importantly, why don't we talk about the real issues here? Not fake real Stalin. That's not a fake Stalin. We just beat Greece. That's right, for the first time in history, Greece has been defeated. Is that right? Does that sound right? That's probably somewhat right. Well, it's not gone too good for the Germans. They weren't actually expecting anyone in the Soviet Union to fight back or have guns. So we're going to take this opportunity to take those damn Frenchies down a notch. And we're going to go ahead and call our good friend in Venezuela. Oh wait, are they dealing with a naval invasion from... Oh, actually, they're not doing too bad against Mr. Cheeseburger Man. So I was talking to Mr. Diesel the other day, and he gave me this great idea. Why not put giant guns on giant armoured vehicles? Oh, well, apparently the whole... The armoured vehicles thing worked pretty well apparently, because me and Stalin there, we've gone ahead and split all of the Axis right down the middle, but now we've got to finish off the Allies, because I kind of forgot we're at war with... Oh man, and I doubted Vin Diesel, inventor of the diesel fuel consumption, that his armoured trucks wouldn't do any good, but look, we've gone ahead and took out the UK quite easily. So, you know, after getting done filming the last Fast and the Furious Axis takeover and the Allies takeover, we've got not a lot to do here. I mean, we could continue fighting in Africa, I'm sure that'd be fun. Or, you know, we could focus on the remnants of the Axis that apparently still exist, and even though I managed to peace out Germany, this game makes no fucking sense to me. Why is Bulgaria still alive? So, please, someone explain to me. Just kill me now. Oh, I'm sorry, your entire country is a mountain. Well, that's quite similar to a rock, and there can only be one rock in this ring, my friend. Oh, that was surprisingly easy. It's almost like having like 30 heavy tank divisions is quite overpowered, but hey, onwards and upwards, right? So while we prepare to make Fast and the Furious 29, it appears that good old Cheeseburger Man over here, well... He's in a bit of a civil war, and I feel quite bad for him, even though he's at war with the Allies and also allied with the Allies, which doesn't make much sense. That really doesn't. It doesn't make much fucking sense at all. Are there more Fast and the Furious films or Balkan ethnicities? Now, while the Free American Empire does sound delightful in itself, I think I much prefer good old Cheeseburger Freedom Man, even though he is at war with the Allies, and in turn I can somehow still land in his country and help him. Ooh, I was a little bit late because Cheeseburger Freedom Man apparently didn't last too long, but don't worry, we'll help you. Maybe. Oh, that was surprisingly easy. Now, what are we going to do in the peace deal? Will it be funny? Will I make a mess of the world? Find out next time. Well, let's find out in the next clip, really. Oh boy, that actually turned out surprisingly well. I just decided to take all the land for me. Good old Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. With the help of my best bud, Vin Diesel, and... fucking John Smith. Do we have to credit John Smith in this? Well, we managed to successfully take over the world. Of course, we didn't do as well as Japan because they, you know, did the whole Tokyo drift round fucking nationalist China. I wish I could do some goddamn drift. But anyway, I digress. We could have taken down Joseph Stalin, but he's got such a lovely, happy face that how could I simply turn around? Wait a second, how did Japan end up with the goddamn Congo? You don't pay attention for 5 minutes and they fucking drifted into Congo. Oh, but what's that? I've evolved into my final... I've turned into Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson as the Tooth Fairy. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. Remember to leave an up like, or else the Tooth Fairy will come and steal your teeth because he's completely fascist. Or, you know, leave me a comment down below telling me what to play next. Oh, also, since you've lasted this long into the video, I'll be at I-60 on the Saturday this weekend. And guess what? keep follow my Twitter for updates, or even follow my Instagram at iSorrowproductions. You can find it, you trendy hip bastard, and keep up to date with what I'll be doing in real life, and I don't know, just I'll be there alright.